name's Teresa, and welcome to Chair Yoga. Thank you to my friend Abby and Diane for joining me in the class today. So in yoga, we want to first and foremost take care of ourselves. And so what I want you to do is to find a tall posture with your ears stacked over your hips and your shoulders between the ears and the hips. And then scoot your family as far forward to the front of the chair as you can so that you can literally feel your ischial tuberosities or your sits bones jutting into the chair. And then I want you to reach underneath your backside and spread your fleshy matter wide so that your ischial tuberosities spread apart. Good. Now I want you to stack your knees over your ankles, and that will make your thighs parallel to the floor. Now I want you to think about your chest, and I want you to put your right hand on your chest and just begin to gently, without doing anything with the shoulders, push your breastplate up against the palm of your hand just to lift the chest so that you're proud. Your chest is proud. Good. You don't want to crimp the back, so make the spine nice and straight. Now through the crown of your head, I want you to begin to feel like you have a puppeteer in the ceiling, and your puppeteer is pulling the crown of your head all the way up to the ceiling. Good. Now relax the chin. Just relax and make it soft. And then you're going to take your hands, and with the fingers spread wide, you're going to reach the fingertips down towards the floor. So this is mountain pose, and this is a basic pose of tall posture and strength. So you can do this same pose standing, but I'm going to stay seated for now. So I want you to just close your eyes for a moment. Just blink them close and just begin to notice your breath. Just breathe normally, but just for a quiet moment, be where your hands are. Be with your breath. Begin to tune in to the sensations in your body. Maybe you can feel your heart beat. Maybe you can feel what your skin feels like. Cool, warm. Maybe you can taste something in your mouth. Maybe orange juice, coffee, metallic. Then just begin to tune into your senses and see if there's any fragrance that as you inhale, you smell. Now we're going to go to the breath for just a moment more. We're going to begin to inhale deeply, expanding the ribs. I'm going to blink my eyes open. You can keep your eyes closed or open. You take a choice. So when you breathe, you want to expand the back ribs. So breathe in deeply in through the nose. Drop the mouth open and exhale long. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale deeply and completely, expanding the back ribs. And when you exhale, make a ha sound like you're blowing on a mirror in the bathroom to defog. 2 more. Deep inhale through the nose. And exhale. And inhale once more. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Now we're going to do 4 more breaths. And this time, when we inhale, it will be the same. And then when we exhale, we're going to ha, but we're going to seal our lips together. And we're still going to make an audible sound, but it's going to be something called the ujjayi breath. Ujjayi stimulates the vagal nerve. The vagal nerve starts in the belly, goes all the way up into the brain, And this vagal nerve can help stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system, which is the rest and digest part of the brain. And maybe you've been running around and your mind is circling and you're anxious. Let's stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system and calm ourselves with this ujjayi breath, lips sealed, but still high with the lips together. Let's inhale deep. Exhale. Sounds a little bit like Darth Vader. Inhale deep. Exhale. 2 more long inhales. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful job. Now let's just shake that. Relax and soften the arms. Just a moment. And just to relax, let's circle the shoulders and draw big circles. Use the elbows to facilitate that a little bit. Bending, circling, creating a nice range of motion. Getting some synovial fluid into those shoulders. Now reverse directions. Notice if you have any snap, crackles, or pops. Just notice it, don't judge it. And we'll pause. Sorry, Will, you have to edit that out.
I'm now. That was bad. Sorry.
It's okay. Okay, we'll start the shoulder rolls again because you can edit that out. Okay, so we're going to pretend like we didn't do any shoulder rolls. All right, so now we're going to do some shoulder rolls. So let's begin to draw the shoulders up to the earlobes, and then let's draw it back and down. Good. Forward, earlobes. Now drive those shoulders back and maybe squeeze the shoulder blades together. Good. Forward, earlobes, circle back, squeeze the shoulder blades together. One more forward. Good job. Now let's reverse directions. So now draw it back, squeeze the shoulder blades together, up to the earlobes and forward. 3 more, just like that. Your shoulders will thank you once you've gotten lots of synovial fluid in there. And they can move more freely. Good. Speaking of shoulders, let's just relax and soften that a bit. We're going to do the thread the needle. So let's take the right arm out. And by the way, disclaimer, I don't know what's going on with your body. You do. You're the expert. Anything hurts, don't do it. Sit it out or do something less, but do not go to pain. So the arm is out, parallel to the shoulder, fingers are spread wide. Now you're going to just simply wrap that arm towards your chest and grab the top of the upper arm, and now begin to turn the head and look over to the opposite direction. Good. You should feel a nice shoulder stretch and upper back stretch. Nice. Now slowly release. Shake it out. Let's do the same thing on the other arm. So reach out, fingers spread wide. Good. Wrap that arm. Just notice if this is a little bit more challenging for you. Begin to turn the head. And good. Feel that nice shoulder stretch. Good, good, good. Awesome. And release. Shake it out. Good. Now, we're going to stretch out the chest because most of the days we end up like this. We're cooking, we're cleaning, we're talking on the phone, we're typing, we're working at the kitchen counter. We want tall posture so that we can breathe because these lungs need space to expand. And this is how we give it to them. So sitting up nice and tall, I'm going to take both arms and reach to the back of the chair, which is why you get a better stretch when your backside is far, far, far away from the back of the chair. Now relax the shoulders down and let them soften away from the ears. And then make the back of the neck nice and long. And then imagine, I'm going to take my hand off my chair, that you're being pulled up to the ceiling. This is a magnificent posture stretch, just to open up those tight pec muscles there. Good. So now we're going to release this hand, and we're gonna bring it to the outside of the opposite thigh. Keeping this hand on the back of the chair. Let's begin to twist and look over the shoulder. We're gonna stretch out those ribs. Good. Now try to make the spine tall. Try not to lean forward. Keep those ears over your hips. Good. Just keep breathing. Let's take 2 nice deep inhales. And exhale. Keeping those ribs nice and mobile. Inhale again. And exhale. Good. Release. Come back to center. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to take the hand on the opposite thigh. Twist. Just notice if it moves more freely or it's a little tighter here. Just keep now 2 deep inhales. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more inhale. And exhale. Beautiful job. Come back to center. Good. So one more thing just for the lateral part of our body, for the ribs. So we're going to grab underneath the chair with this hand, and then we're going to take this hand and we're going to sweep over while we ground the glute, ground this hip, ground that butt cheek into the chair as you reach and stretch over. Keep breathing as you reach and stretch. Beautiful. Slowly release, and we're going to go to the other side. Grab the back at the bottom of the chair, reach over. Yes. Keep stretching as you ground in from this glute into the chair. Don't let it lift. It wants to lift. No cheating. Breathe in and exhale. Another inhale and exhale. Good. Now, the next one's a little more challenging, and depending on what's going on in your body, you're going to like it or you're not going to do it. In case you don't do it, go back to this lateral stretch that we did before. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab, rather than underneath the chair, we're going to grab the back of the chair like we did before. And we're going to twist, and we're going to look up at the outstretched hand, up to the ceiling. Good. Keep breathing. Looking up, eyes up to the hand that is reaching out to the ceiling. Yes. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more inhale. And exhale. Good. Release that. Now just shake it out. Just notice how your back is feeling. So before we go into the next stretch, place your hands on your thighs. Now if you have osteoporosis and it's pretty progressed, or if you have any pain, please honor your body. Do what your doctor says and not what I'm cueing you to do. So we're going to do cat and cow. So with cat, think of a Halloween cat. You're going to tuck the tailbone under like you're a bad dog. You're going to arch the back, and you're going to draw the chin into the chest. So my spine is very curved here. Good. Then we're going to go into cow. So cow is lifting the sits bones, arching the back, pushing the belly forward, pushing the chest forward. Gaze goes up to the ceiling. That works for you. So exhale, curl into cat. And inhale, reverse that into cow. Good. Now come back to tall spine. Shake it out. So now we're going to go to the stretch on this side. Grab the back of the chair. Remember, this is more a stretch at a diagonal to the back of the room. So you're going to sweep the arm up. Gaze is going to look up to the hand, to the palm of the hand as you reach to that back corner. Breathe in and out. And in and out. Beautiful. Slowly release. Now we're just going to do a gentle little twist. Just kind of working out the kinks, okay? You can always do these kinds of things standing. So everything that I've done is standing, but I was told by my cameraman I needed to stay seated, so I'm not going to demonstrate the standing option today. Okay, so now let's scoot back just a smidge back the chair. We're going to work on the hips. We've worked on the shoulders, we've worked on the ribs, we've worked on the spine a bit. Let's work on the hips. So bring the soles of the feet together as much as you can. So the heels are together as much as they can be, and the knees are splayed out. Now make the spine tall. This is called cobbler's pose. It's stretching the groins, and it's stretching a little bit the outside of the legs as well. So we're just trying to get some stretching going on, and I hope that you feel that. Now I want you to think about your pelvic floor. Those are your bathroom muscles. Nobody likes to talk about those. But those muscles can be strengthened as we exercise. So I want you to think about your bathroom muscles, and I want you to think about pulling up. So pull up as though you've got to go to the bathroom, but you can't go to the bathroom, so pull up, but breathe. Good, keep breathing normally as you're pulling up. A little suction in the urinary tract and the bowel muscles, just pull up. Good. Now slowly release those muscles. Good, and soften. Now let's tighten them. Inhale, tighten the pelvic bowl, and exhale, and release. Two more, just like that. Tighten and suction, and pull up, and breathe normally, and exhale down. And one more. Inhale, tighten, 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 and exhale, soften. Good job. Let's bring those feet hip width apart now. And we're going to stretch out some of the IT band, some of the piriformis, which is oftentimes responsible for low back pain and pinching, and a little bit of glute. So take this leg and cross it over, if you can, the ankle just above the knee, whatever you can. Now, if you have osteoporosis, you're going to hold it right here. If you can safely, you're going to fold here, dropping the chest down towards the thigh. I'm sorry, not the thigh, but the shin. Yeah, and you're going to feel some pretty significant stretching right in there. Now flex this foot and you get more bang for your buck. Flex that top foot. Good. Now let's take 2 deep inhales. Inhale and exhale. If you're not breathing, you're not yoga-ing. That's what my yoga teacher told me. Inhale deep and exhale. Good. Pull those toes towards your knee. Good. Yes, now slowly come back up. Nice work. So now let's just relax and circle that ankle a little bit. Make friends with it. You might not have liked that reverse direction. Good. Do the same thing. So bring the opposite ankle just above the opposite knee. So it may feel entirely different here. Respect and honor that difference. Good. So now make the spine nice and tall, and then fold forward, flexing this top foot, pulling the toes towards your knee. Now remember again, the breath is part of the yoga practice. The breath cues the brain for those muscles to relax, and cues the brain for the body to get the most benefit from your yoga practice, keeping that parasympathetic nervous system active. Keep pulling the toes towards your knee. Good. Now slowly release. Good. Circle, circle, circle. And reverse. Yay. Nice work. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come to a standing position and work a little bit on our standing down dog, modified. So come up to an upright position and come to the back of your chair. And you want to be about a leg length or a little less away from the chair. You're going to soften your knees so you don't hyperextend them. And then you're going to reach your hands to the back of the chair, and you're going to flatten your back and drop your ears down to between your elbow creases if that works for you. So you're going to feel a nice stretch in the back of your hamstrings. You're going to feel a nice stretch in your back and the entire back body. Good. Take 2 more deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. Now let's take 1 foot and slide it back about 6 to 8 inches. so that the back toe is about in line with the arch of the front foot. And now let's fold forward into that down dog pose. And we're going to feel more stretch in the front hamstring and in the back of the leg as well. Breathe in and out, and one more in, and one more out. Good. Now bring the back foot back in line with the front foot, and now step the original front foot back about 6 to 8 inches, the same as we did before. Good, now just feel that stretch, and it may feel entirely different on this side. It may not feel as tight as it did on the other, or it may feel tighter. Just notice, notice, notice. Don't judge. Good job. Nice. Now slowly, slowly come upright, bring the feet together, and shake it out. Good. So just walk it out, and I'm going to come back to my chair so you can see me, and you ladies can stay standing if you'd like. So I'm going to cue you on chair pose. So chair pose is a strengthening pose, and it is as though you're going to sit in this chair, but you're going to stick your backside way back. Let's see if I can demonstrate this way. So you're going to stick your backside like you're going to sit in a chair, and you're going to bring the arms out like so, and this is chair pose. So ladies, if you could scoot your butt back, perfect. Reach the arms forward. So 5, 4, keep breathing, 3, 2, 1, and come back up. Good. We're going to try that 2 more times and strengthen our legs. As we get ready to go, let's bring the arms out first, and now lower that back side into chair, into 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's come to mountain, standing mountain, ladies, standing up tall. Relaxing the shoulders. Good. Last time, a chair pose. Reach those arms up, thumbs facing up this time, palms facing each other. Drop the back side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. And ladies, if you'll come back to your seated position, that'd be great. Come on back. Nice. So we're going to do a couple more things before we go back into our final relaxation, or Shavasana. So what I want you to do is reach underneath one thigh and just bring it up to your shoulder. And now you're going to, with this hand, draw this leg up to the opposite shoulder. Whatever you can, it counts. Now flex this front foot and pull the toes towards your face. And breathe in. And out. And one more in. And out and release. Good job. Now let's do the same thing other side. You ready? Pull that leg up and then draw it across to the opposite shoulder. Whatever you can, you're using the arms to create more of that tug, gentle tug. Flex the foot. Good. And in. And breathe out. And in. And out. Good. Relax, relax, relax. Nice. So let's just bring the legs out and in, and just give a little synovial fluid into the hip joints as we open and close the legs. Good, good. And let's come to final, to mountain pose for just a moment. As we begin to finish out our practice, let's go back to the tall spine of mountain pose, because anyone can do mountain pose. Sitting tall, sitting proud, eyes blinked closed. We're going to finish with a series of breaths where we inhale for the count of 4, we hold the breath in our lungs for the count of 4, and then we're going to exhale through the mouth for the count of 4, and hold the breath out for the count of 4. And that breath is called square breath. Tall spine, fingertips reaching to the floor. Let's inhale deep, In deep. 2, 3, 4. Hold. Out. Hold. Last one. In deep. Hold. Out. Hold. Beautiful. Keep the eyes closed for just a moment. Keep the spine tall. And as we finish our yoga practice today, I want you to turn your thoughts to what you get to do today. Today, you get to breathe. Today, perhaps you get to be there for a family member. Today, you get to maybe be there for a friend. To share a smile with someone who is discouraged. What other things, what other gifts do you have today